You've got to nail down the connection between your plot and your main character before you set a single word on that page. If who your character is doesn't really impact your plot at all, you probably haven't developed them deep enough yet. You don't want a placeholder protagonist because that's who our readers are going to connect with. So I want to give you an example of why this is so powerful and why you've got to do this before you start writing. So let's say our basic plot is two teenagers from rival families fall in love. You may recognize that plot. Now imagine how the story might play out if one of those teenagers feels extremely guilty about going behind her parents' backs. So all throughout the story, she's this close to confessing. Now imagine the story if that same character relishes the secret rebellion and almost wants to get caught. And now imagine the story again if she's angry at her parents, reveals the relationship early on, and uses it to actively spark more conflict between them. It's the same basic plot, the same plot premise or log line, if you will, but we have very, very different characters for all three options, and that's giving us very, very different plots. How journey are you sending them on? You want to develop all of your characters based on the story you're really telling. Underneath all of the superficial plot details, what story are you really trying to tell? Then build your plot around that and develop your characters around that.